Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Today we have a new video coming at you. Today we're going to talk everything about honor. So in the past videos, we have discussed ways in which to get honor, effective ways to get honor, and everything about obtaining honor. But why do we want honor? Why does honor matter? So today we're going to tell you how you can spend your honor. We can spend our honor in one of four ways. We're going to go over each one and the importance of it. So the very first way that we can spend honor is by coming into our castle. We enter the castle and we hit change race. By going in here, we can change our race. There's a price to pay to change your race. Once you're fully maxed out at 45, I believe it's going to be 17,500 honor just to change your race once. Because of this, I really I tried to hold on at all times to at least enough honor to switch to a race and switch back to my main race. That way, at any point in time, if I need to change races, I can easily do that. I don't have to worry about farming anything. So I always keep that little piggy bank of honor there. So we do need honor in order to switch races. The other thing that we need honor for is to increase our rank. So this is something that older players might have forgotten about, but if you are a newer player, you will need honor in order to lock new tiers. Once we meet the qualifications for these tiers, then we'll have to spend the appropriate amount of honor. I think King is the most expensive at like 20,000 honor. Please forgive me, it's been a long time since I spent honor here, but I believe it starts out needing like 200 or 500 towards the beginning to get to Squire, and by the time you make it up to a King or a Prince, it's like 20,000 each. So definitely be aware of that. There's nothing worse than finally unlocking a new tier, seeing a precious reward like 20 more bronze cap, unlocking your workshop, unlocking the rockin' race, but not having any honor to actually do that and having to go out into the world to farm it. The next thing is the Royal Archive. So in the Royal Archive, you can buy crafting scrolls so that you can transmute items and then try your hand at crafting items, and hopefully flawless ones. You can easily find it inside your kingdom. It's going to look like an icon, like a trophy. There's going to be two in your kingdom, once for the black market and then once for the Royal Archive. So if we go to the Royal Archive, we can take a peek on the inside. In here, it separates everything through rarity. So you have rare, epic, legendary, and divine. Now, one interesting thing about the Royal Archive is for the craftable sets for your heroes, so different hero types. So this is for mages. It will have one of the three pieces. The other two pieces will be located in the void. So if you wanted, you could wait until the two void pieces drop and then you come here to finish it off. There are some unique items that you can only get in here. Unless it's an item that drops as like a prize from the void, or you happen to craft a random one and get it. So one of them being the Scholar's Tomb. You can get this as a flawless version from the void, but if we're just starting out, this might not be a bad investment. And under the legendary, there isn't a couple really good ones. Until you get the full sage set from the dragons, Rods of Justice, which is what they were originally called, a little tidbit. Now they're just called Justice Rods. Rod of Justice is forever in my head. I can't change it. So the Justice Rod, it can be very useful, especially for a hero like Cleo for the Void. In the beginning stages of the game, it can help out before we get the Sage Dragon set. Also, the other one that I really like from in here is, which one is it? I thought that there was one more in here that I really liked, but I don't see it, so it must not be in here. This, by the way, is good at the beginning of the game before you start getting Tectonic Axes. Anyways, you can go around. As you can tell, I haven't bought everything. So this fire accessory, I didn't bother buying. You get a flawless one or a full one later on in the game. Same with the ice one. Whoops, I exited out. Same with the ice one. There we go. A little bit of technical difficulties. Fat thumbs. We're going to call that FTS, fat thumb syndrome. So not everything in here is worth buying, but when you see certain things, definitely go for it. And the last thing that we will look at and discuss is going to be the black market. So you can access the black market by walking to the other trophy looking icon in your game. By going to the black market, you can convert your honor into items. Now, why is this important? I'll show you that too. So if we click on the black market, we can either buy 1 or buy 10. I just go with trinkets. I don't know why, it's just a habit. I would say away from the weapons and the shield. I'd go with the trinkets. I buy 10 at a time. You can get flawless items from this, and if you're just starting out in the game, this is something you'll want to go through because a lot of those first beginner sets, those items will come from here. Also, with the trinkets, you can get the Netherworld Chronicles. Not seeing any pop up right now, but they're definitely in here. Alternatively, you can access the black market by going into your skill tabs if you have the lifetime Patreon or lifetime patronage. Just hit the private deal, and from here you can do the same exact thing. You can cash in all of that beautiful, beautiful honor. So OGC, why do we need items? That it just seems kind of random. Why do we need to get all of these items? So the importance of the items is to transmute them. So once you get items, you can batch them all together. It's probably best to go one by one to rule out the averages, but you can batch them all together and get a bunch of alchemy stones. And these alchemy stones will help us to get new items. The new items will make our heroes hopefully more powerful. And from there, we'll be able to do more things in the game with stronger heroes. So we convert all of that honor into items, into alchemy stones. That way we can hit the craft tab and we can craft some items. So what do you guys want to craft today? I think we should try making some claymores. So this is the Void 136 drop. I still need a couple flawless ones, so maybe we'll get lucky. It's not looking that way. When it does come to crafting, I would do your trinkets first. Buying the Hand of Wisdom from the Royal Archive is a wonderful buy. No matter your level, you will use Hand of Wisdoms. So no luck today for our flawlesses. You will use the Hand of Wisdoms. But as soon as you can craft all 3 pieces for the sets, or even 2, that way we can get our heroes. Horrible example. As soon as we can get multiple pieces for a set going that we can craft, then we'll want to start crafting those items. That way we can get the set bonuses, and our heroes will have higher stats. So those are some important things to look out for. When it comes to all of that, I do recommend investing into either Varian or Tyranids early on in the game. As far as ability points, that they're pretty even across the board, so they'll be able to craft a vast amount of items to get you started. So, quick little recap for spending honor. First and foremost, we can use honor in order to change races. We can become whatever race we want once we unlock it. The second thing that we can do with honor is we can increase our rank, which we will need to do if we want to switch races, get new buildings, get new troop types, also get a bunch of heroes. The third thing that we can do is we can go to the Royal Archive and we can buy crafting scrolls. That way we can create the specific gears that we are looking to craft. It's all divided up. Finally, the last thing that we can do is we can go into our private dealer or the black market, buy items, and convert them into alchemy stones. With the alchemy stones, you can then go craft your gear. So with that, guys, I hope that helps you out. I hope you guys get super lucky making your flawless items, and you guys can get super strong with your PvP stats now. So tomorrow we'll have a new video coming out. For today, in the description below, we have merch, we have beautiful t-shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, etc. We also have a Discord down there. Feel free to hop on our Discord server. We have tons of people. We're approaching like 1,000 people on Discord. It's unbelievably awesome. Feel free to hop onto the Discord, say hi, tell everyone that you're part of the OGC family, and then we also have the Patreon. So if you want to support this channel more than you already do now, feel free to join Patreon. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.